So once again, I get the hoodie on. It's time to get serious. I'm getting a haircut in a couple hours, so just know probably the last video for a week I had a hoodie on. So today I woke up kind of confused. And you may be like, Carter, why were you confused? And I was checking my stats and I was like, Dejounte Murray put up 30 points and 12 assists. Good night for him. And then I checked his season statistics. Like the dude averaged probably like 18, 6, and 6. I checked his statistics, and I was just. I don't know. At first, I didn't believe it. I was like, what is this? Because I looked at the statistic, and he's averaging 20.8 points per game, 8.4 rebounds per game, and 9.4 assists per game. And we were like, okay, good stats, decent stats, whatever. Let me say it again, just in case you didn't get it. I said 21 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. That is ridiculous. Look, let's put this into the view, because I know he was an all-star, and I know that coaches, they gave him the respect he deserved. I'm sure most of the fans didn't, because I didn't see anything about Dejounte Murray in the past 2 months, and, you know, from everybody I follow on Twitter, everybody I follow on Instagram, even on YouTube, nobody talks about him, even the best of the best media guys. So let me put this into perspective. These numbers are significantly better than LaMelo Ball, and yet he doesn't even have close to the attention LaMelo Ball gives. And I was kind of trying to comprehend it, because it's like, this dude is like 1.5 assists away from averaging a triple-double. Like, and I went to go watch some statistics and highlights from him, because I was like, okay, let's see what this dude's on. And I noticed that Dejounte Murray, most of his points and assists and rebounds come from inside this free throw area. This free throw area is where everything goes down for him. He'll get there, he'll kick it out to the three. He'll get there, he'll shoot a mid-range. He'll get there, he'll maneuver into the lane. But it seems like, and this is from his best plays, every single one of his best plays were from inside. And then you never see him come down the court and pull a three. You know, considering the fact he's shooting at only 31.0% from three, that's not going to be a thing that you're going to do, just come up and pull up from three. Most of his three-point shots that actually have went down this season have been off the catch. So that generally means that most of his best plays are him coming off one good screen, getting down, penetration. He's either shooting the mid, he either fakes it, he gets in, he passes it out, he maneuvers for the lane. But everything comes into that free throw box to where even if you're kicking out, you kick it out at the free throw box. Even if you're shooting the mid, you shoot it in the free throw box. That little free throw line box there is everything that he ever needed. So when I was thinking about Dejounte Murray, I was thinking about what he's doing this season, and I was thinking about how is I going to come up here and approach it. I was going to say that he with the way he's built, his size and his frame, this has a lot to do with his coaches and trainers. They have really showed this man the way. And he's not getting any of the attention he deserves. He's not getting any of the attention he deserves. And I feel like the only way for Dejounte Murray to get the attention that he really deserves for all Spurs fans, and you know, I am pretty ashamed that I didn't even know his stats till this morning. I didn't even know what he was doing till just now. But now that I know, and the fact that I've watched, I just sat down and binge watched a bunch of highlights, because I think I've only watched one Dejounte Murray game this whole season. I know that this guy has for one, his defense is spectacular. I've seen him, I'm a Curry fan, Curry poster. I've seen him clamp up Steph Curry a couple times. His defense is spectacular, but his offense is coming along because of that paint. And with his size and his frame, his coaches, his trainers has helped this guy do what he needs to be doing. So back to what I was saying, the only way for this guy, Dejounte Murray, to actually get the attention he deserves is for him to either go to a big market team, or the Spurs going to have to make a move and make a good player. But the Spurs have a fairly young team, and I think they have a decent team. And this is what I think could help Dejounte Murray out a lot. And, you know, I've only binge watched a few of his highlights, maybe like an hour worth of highlights. So I'm not, you know, all the way caught up, guys. But the thing is, I think that he would really benefit from having a all-star caliber center. And not just any all-star caliber center, not Andre Drummond, not Kristaps Porzingis. I would like to see him with a guy maybe of the likes of John Collins. He needs a guy that, because he loves kicking it out, a guy that can sit in the corner, hit some threes, but he also needs a lob, buddy, because I don't ever see him throwing that many lobs. Like, with the frame he has, he can throw a lot over anybody. The ability that he has within getting to the paint and coming off one screen and being able to maneuver, he can shoot that mid with the best of them. So either way, they're already on their P's and toes, because they can't play back, because he can shoot. So he always has the advantage just because of his size and the fact that he can shoot, man, and he can also get to the paint. Imagine him having both of that, getting into the paint and also just shooting the mid there, whilst being able to throw a lob to a great player. that would put his game over the top. I know the video was kind of just all over the place, guys, but I just wanted to come over here and rant about Dejounte Murray. And I think what I really wanted to say was, we're getting to that point in the NBA where everybody's good. And we see this like every 5 years maybe. Everybody just gets good, and then like the next year, then the people separate themselves. But right now we're at the point where everybody's kind of at that same level. Like all the young players have came in, and all the young players are playing good. So right now, like every single young player, because we had a good draft class, is like around that level where they're like 20 points, 22, and then we're seeing guys like John Morant, Trae Young kind of go up. It's like, I say give it one more year, then we'll see like really who separates themselves. Will Tatum be on the lower end of All-Stars, or will he like go to superstar? Like that's what we're seeing. And Dejounte Murray has kind of just fallen into the pack. And I believe that Dejounte Murray could actually kind of rise up and get to that superstar level because of the fact that Dejounte Murray has what no other has in the NBA as a guard, which is defense and also having the penetration in the mid-range and also being able to get to the paint. The only other guy kind of like him is Jordan Poole on an offensive standpoint, but Poole has nowhere near the rebounding or the playmaking or the defensive stopper mentality that Dejounte Murray has. So I just wanted to get in here and rant about Dejounte Murray and talk about the NBA a little bit and how so many good players, you gotta just keep our eyes open. And as for me being an NBA content creator now, you know, I'm trying to go platinum with this, so I gotta just start watching more games. And this guy, Dejounte Murray, is on my wish list for some games that I'm going to have to watch. Maybe I might watch them. If they play tonight, I'll definitely watch a game. If they play tomorrow, I'll watch that game for sure. But let's check this video out, man. I hope you guys enjoyed, because I certainly did. Make sure that like button is blue. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Yeah, because this subscribe is completely free. You can always change your mind later. Yeah, this is going to be for me. I'll see y'all Twitter, Instagram, link in the description. That's going to be for me. I'll see y'all.